Good morning. Okay, we're going to do a quick little lesson here on cash and compounding interest. Most of you probably have bank accounts, I'm guessing. If you don't, then I have a question for you later. But most of you probably are in a bank in town, one of the local banks or somewhere fairly close, which is fine for most people. There are other options, of course, and the question, I guess, begs, how much should you have in a savings account? Does it make sense to have $20,000 in your savings account when it could be theoretically doing more? Well, it depends on what you're doing with it. It depends on how much time frame and so on and so forth. So I looked this up yesterday. The annual percentage yield, this is a national average. Yield is simply the amount of interest they're paying you to keep your money there, is 0.07%. It's so low. I mean, you're talking about not getting hardly anything out of this account other than the safety of it being there and being insured and so on and so forth. Okay? So to give you an example of how compound interest works, which some of you probably have had this in a math class. If not, you've heard of it, I assume. But a very simple example, and I'm going to use 1% just because it makes the math a lot easier here. So let's say you got a guy, he puts $100 in the bank on January the 1st, and to make this very simple, okay? That is his principal, what he puts in. He then is going to earn, like I said, 1% interest, which gives him at the end of the year, I'm making this a very easy problem, $1 in interest, okay, for a total of $101. Boom, okay? He leaves it in the next year, and the next year, without touching it, it makes it $1.01. There's the compound. So basically what's happening is you're getting $1 off of the principal, you're getting the interest off the principal, but you're getting interest also off of the interest. So 102.01, and then the next year it'd be a little bit more, and so on and so forth. Now, those are not impressive numbers, understood. But when we look at the spreadsheets here in a minute, or the next day, or whatever we're going to do, you're going to see some very impressive numbers that are real and doable. Very doable, okay, over time. So, simple example about compound interest. If you have any questions, let me know. Bye.